Hello and welcome to First Talk, where we simplify super. My name's Andy and I'm joined here today by Daniela and Jason. And we're talking about what it is that couples should think about when one or both of them are thinking about retiring. So Daniela, starting off with, what is it the first thing that the member should, and his partner or her partner should be thinking about when they're retiring?
Probably the replacement of the income. So once they stop working, they would obviously want to continue the same lifestyle potentially. So they can transfer superannuation into a pension from where they could potentially draw whatever income they want at whatever frequency they want. So starting a pension would be the first step.
And that's quite important because a lot of our members do retire around the age of 60, which is way before the age pension, potentially. So their only form of income is their superannuation and drawing down against that. So if they set up one of these pension accounts, what's the next thing they should be thinking about? Maybe from an estate planning perspective.
Yeah, so I mean, one of the beauties and one of the best things that I sort of say to our members when they're setting up a pension is that it's really powerful estate planning wise, and it's what we call a reversionary beneficiary in this pension account. So if one member of the couple were to pass away, the other one will continue to receive those payments as income, can live the same lifestyle and keep that in your name, which is really a boon.
And just a quick note, sorry on that. In case of a blended family situation, it would be possibly wise to talk to a professional such as a lawyer or solicitor to set up a will just to kind of cover any options.
Because sometimes, the partner that has died doesn't necessarily want their superannuation to go to their remaining partner because they may have more than enough financial assets and superannuation. They actually want that money to go to their children. And consequently, that's what you're recommending there is that put it into your estate and let your will disperse those funds as you see fit in those regards.
But talk to each other first as well. We don't want any nasty surprises afterwards.
Yeah, avoid the surprises. Yes. It can get nasty. Okay, so someone set up this pension account and maybe they've retired, like I say, well before the age pension age, but they're getting closer to that age pension age. Now, what is it that they should be thinking about?
There are quite a few different options that they can set themselves up for possibly a better result when it comes to the age pension. So one thing, they could look at gifting some of their assets, looking ideally 5 years before they reach that age pension age.
So why is that 5 years important though?
Well, because Centrelink will basically what they call deem that to still be your asset for 5 years after you've gifted it. So if you're doing it 5 years beforehand, by the time you get there, Centrelink's going to say, oh, we've forgotten about that now. So, yeah.
And the thing to keep in mind is that Centrelink only allows you to gift $10,000 for a 3-year period over a total of 5 years. So if you want to give away more than $10,000 or $30,000, you've got to do it well in advance before you get to age pension.
For best results.
Yes, absolutely. What else from an age pension perspective should they start thinking about?
So one of the things that we talk to a lot of people about as they get closer to retirement is selling the family home and downsizing as well. So your family home is not counted generally as an asset for Centrelink, but if you're selling that and you're downsizing and you've got this extra money, or Centrelink might say we're going to pay you less. So it's a little bit of a catch-22.
And the thing about with the downsizer is that the government a couple of years ago allow you to contribute those funds into your superannuation. So it's a way of boosting your super as well. All right, so there's downsizing. We talked about gifting. What if someone gets to the age pension age and maybe they spent a lot of their super and they're going, oh, you know what, I actually might need to go back to work, even on a casual basis, even 1 day a week. What is it about the age pension they can keep in mind about that?
Well, you can continue to still work and they have a small amount, what's called the work bonus, and that's income that's not counted from a Centrelink perspective. So that's something that you can do, a little bit of casual work, a bit of fruit picking in the summer or something like that, get a bit of money to supplement your income.
Okay, so we talked about couples retiring together and things they could think about, but what if one of the partners wants to continue to work?
Or especially if one lucky one is younger than another one, we can always look at possibly taking some money from the older partner and rolling them over into the younger partner superannuation, again, for the purposes of increasing as much as we can the age pension.
Because the younger spouse's super's not counted as an asset. So,
until the other person gets to the age pension as well.
And then if we're coming back to the age pension, that older member's got to age pension age, what is it from a Centrelink perspective that comes into play, even though there's got a younger?
Yeah, well, they do still treat you both as a couple. They include you there and they'll include the younger spouse's income if they're still working too. So that could affect your payment as well, unfortunately.
Yeah. So hopefully we've shared some ideas that as a couple you should be talking about and thinking about as you start to plan your retirement. If you're interested in finding out more information about some of the topics that we raised today, there are videos available on our website, such as how does our age pension account works, the age pension itself, the asset and the income test, nominating a beneficiary, timing your retirement, and also making additional contributions. Hopefully you find the information that you're seeking. If not, by all means, give us a call at the advice team here. We're more than happy to provide the recommendations to you, or you can talk to our local coordinator and our contact centre if you're just wanting to find out some more general information. Until next time, take care.